Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to film for you my September favorites. September, fall, and I am so excited that we are jumping into fall because I love cooler weather. I live in Florida, so it's hot down here. It's currently still in the 100 degree, 99, 98 degree level over here, which is just too hot, and I'm really excited because we are that much closer to my wedding day. I'm getting married December 6th, so I'm really excited about it, and it's getting closer and closer, so I'm just getting excited that the months are winding down to the end of the year. So this month in my favorites, there are 10 items I have really been enjoying and I want to share them with you. Some are new purchases and some are old, and I just wanted to kind of give you like my thoughts about them and share with you guys why I love them so much. So the first item I'm going to talk about is this flat top brush. This brush is by Bdellium Tools. I've never heard of it. I saw this on Amazon and this was like $15 or $14, and I've had two Sigma flat top kabukis and they shed on me. I don't know why. I have really bad luck with them, and I have like 5 other brushes from that like kabuki collection and none of them give me a hard time, but the flat tops suck and I will never purchase another one. So I want to get something similar, and this was actually cheaper and I really like it. I haven't had any shedding. It's been great so far, and I'm hoping, knocking on wood, that it doesn't start to shed on me. And the price point just is a killer, so you know, I really have been enjoying it. I've never heard of these tools before, but they are pretty good, and now that I've seen that I like this one, I think I might try a few other brushes from this line. So again, this is the Bdellium Tools and this is number 957 flat top brush. So the next favorite of mine is one that I included in one of my tutorials, and it is the Too Faced Bulletproof Brows. This is very similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel, or not brow gel, the brow pomade, the dip brow. This one, I want to say the difference between it is this is really good for work or school when you don't want too much of a defined, like bam in your face brow, because this gives you a little bit more of a natural look as opposed to the Anastasia dip brow. This one is a little bit more waxy, and I think that's why it's not as pigmented. So I do really like this. I've been wearing this to work every day, and I don't feel like I need a gel because it's so waxy that it keeps my brow hairs in place. And it came with this really cool brush. Let me find it for you guys. I just used it literally. I don't know where it is, but it came with this really cool brush that has a spoolie on the end and a angled brow brush, and it's really nice. I like it as well. So if you have an Ulta or Sephora by you and you're interested, like definitely take a look into it. I really like it, and I was very surprised because I love the dip brow. Like that one was my ride or die until this guy came along. I like this for work. I like the dip brow for like date nights and weekends and stuff like that. So moving on, the next item that I have really been loving is this StudioGear Bronze Matte Pressed Powder Bronzer. And I got it in the color, it doesn't really have a color, but it's this color right here. And this is really beautiful on the skin. I've been using this so much because it's just so natural. It gives me a contour, but it's very, very neutral. It's not too rough. It doesn't look too chalky on. It doesn't look too gray on my skin. And I got this for like $6 at Ulta because they were getting rid of StudioGear. So I like StudioGear, like I have so many of their brushes, and I was very surprised because they can be very pricey. So I jumped on this and a few other items I got for my bridesmaids as gifts because, I mean, it's a nice gift and I'm balling on a budget, so it didn't hurt, you know, to buy them all stuff from the line. So this pairs well with so many different shades. It's very neutral. It doesn't have any red tones in it, so it won't be like very overbearing. It's very gorgeous. So if you have this at your Ulta still, like definitely take a look and jump on it if you do, because the price is just so good. Now the next item I have is a product that will break your bank. Like, it is so expensive and I cannot believe I bought it, but it is the YSL Le Tint Encre de Peau. I don't speak, no parle, français, I don't know, but I don't speak French, but it is just a really great foundation. This recently launched, and it all started with these little papers that Sephora sent me. Every time I made a purchase, they gave me these, and it came with like a little bit of foundation in them to try it, and they sent me the color Warm Toffee, but that one was just too dark for me. And when I used it, I loved the way it looked on my skin. It felt so nice. It was so lightweight, but it's also very matte, and it gives you a really beautiful sheer coverage that's not too overbearing. It doesn't look cakey. I'm currently wearing it on my skin today, and I do have blemishes, but it covers it pretty well without it being cakey, and I love that. And it's mattifying, so if you are oily combination skin, you will really enjoy this. And I just love the way it feels on the skin. It's so light. I don't feel like I have foundation on, and that's really a great feeling to have. And if you wear makeup, you know that some foundations are very heavy, but this one is so light. It's so great. I absolutely love it. I am trying to not wear as much because I just bought the full size, and I've been wearing it like every opportunity because I just like it so much. But I definitely would look into it. Okay, so my next favorite is the lip gloss that I'm currently wearing right now on my lips. This is a MAC Creamsheen Glass, and it is in the color Narcissus. Narcissus? You have to forgive me, I cannot read clearly. But it is this like really cute purpley pink color. This is like a pastel-y purple, but it's so gorgeous on. I love this. This kind of reminds me of MAC's Up the Amp, but in a gloss. And with winter being here, these are colors that like people gravitate towards, along with the darker, deeper red and burgundy shades. But this is really great for this time of the year, and it's very pigmented, as you can see. I put this on like maybe 15 minutes ago, and I just put one little boop, and it stayed pretty well, and I think the color payoff is really good as well. So again, this is Narcissus, I believe, from MAC, and it is really, really cute. Now the next item I have is one by Becca. This is the blush in Wild Honey, and if you watched my last tutorial, you know that I said that I loved it. Like, this is such a beautiful blush. I really didn't think it was going to do much for me, because if you look at it in the pan, especially next to my skin tone, you're like, what is that going to do for this girl? Like, nothing. But on the cheeks, stunning. Like, it looks so good. It's so neutral, but it's also got like the perfect flush to it, like the perfect amount of warmth to the skin, and I just really love it. It's been my go-to, and I've been gravitating towards it. And I did say this in my tutorial, but Jaclyn Hill was like totally on this and was in love, and I thought that it wasn't going to do anything for me because she's much more fair than I am, but it actually has been really beautiful. I love it, and I suggest this to anyone because it's just so nice. Like, if you're slightly darker than me, I want to say like 2 or 3 shades darker than me, then this may not do absolutely anything for you but look chalky. But if you're my tone, are lighter, like, definitely give this a go. It doesn't look like that appealing in the pan. It looks very boring, but I assure you, you will really enjoy it if you buy it. The next item I have is also another Becca product, and this is the Shimmering Skin Perfector in Rose Gold. And this is something that was seasonal. I bought this last year, and that's why mine looks a little bit different, the pattern, because now I think they're completely flat. But this is available now in Ulta, and I know it's also available on the Becca website. But this highlight is absolutely gorgeous. I will swatch it here for you. And just look at how pretty that is on the skin. I mean, this is so flattering to so many different skin tones. It will look good on everybody, no matter how light, how dark you are. I just love Becca's products. I think they're probably one of my favorite lines because everything from them, from foundation to highlights to blushes to bronzers, they're such great quality. I have not been disappointed yet with anything that I have tried from their line and purchased. So again, this is the Shimmering Skin Perfector in Rose Gold, and I would definitely jump out and get it because it's sold out so many times because it's so great. The next item I have, another highlight, is this one from Bobbi Brown. This recently came out, and it is in the color Sandstone. So if you are tan, this is something that is going to, again, be so beautiful on you. I will swatch it for you next to the Rose Gold. So Here is the rose gold right here, and then here is the Bobbi brown. And look at how subtle of a glow, but how gorgeous it is on the skin. The rose gold is a little bit more pinky, a little bit more cool, whereas this one is just more tan. It sinks into the skin. It looks so neutral. It's literally gonna look like skin on those who are tan, just with luminosity. It's gonna look like you just came out the water and your face is glistening. I absolutely love it. I've been wearing this a lot. If I'm not wearing this, I'm wearing the rose gold. And this has been really great, and I believe that this is limited edition, and this is sandstone. So definitely look on Sephora.com because that is where I got mine. Now moving on from that, I have a mascara that I've been really liking. I discovered this month. I got it from one of my Urban Decay palettes. It is the Shadow Box palette. Yeah, it's the Box of Shadows palette, and this came in it, and I've never used it. And I took it out the box and I was like, let me start using it. And it is the Urban Decay Super Curl Curling Mascara. And I love the wand because it's curved. I don't know if you can really, there you go. The wand is curved, it fits so nicely. It grasps the lashes perfectly. It's nice. The brushes have like they individualize your hair. So you get that really nice spread out, even coated lash, and I like that because it doesn't get clumpy. It looks really nice on the lashes, and it gives your natural lashes a really good amount of volume. Now moving on from that, my last product is from MAC, and it is the MAC eyeshadow in Nylon, which is this color right here. And this has been my go-to. I absolutely love it. I've had it forever, and I've been recently using it to highlight my inner tear ducts and to highlight my brow bone. This is the most gorgeous highlight ever. Like, I don't think I could ever go back to any other shade that I was using before. This tops shroom for me. This tops every other highlight shade that I've ever used, and I love the way it looks. It is the perfect, when I say perfect, absolutely perfect shade of a highlight that they have out there. Like, I really can't think of anything that is better. So if you have that shade, like, definitely pop it in your tear duct and you will really realize how great of a color it is and how beautiful it looks on the skin. So this concludes my monthly favorites. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.